So today I have here the brand new releases from Sol de Janeiro. I have Lechi Nectar. Oh no, this is Lei Cafe and Lechi Nectar. This is a limited edition drop from Sol de Janeiro that I feel like kind of came out of nowhere. And to be honest, it's so ironic because in the time that I'm talking about mindful consumption and slowing down on purchases and all these things is the time when some bangers are actually coming out. Now, my channel is still a perfume channel, and as I said in those videos, I'm still gonna continue to review perfumes. That's my job. That's what I do on here. But now with the new added touch of mindfulness thrown in there, and I got a lot of people DMing me and asking me to review these for you, so I went and purchased them. These both retail for $26 each, and like I said, this is a limited edition drop. That's not to tell you that you need to go and buy it because it's limited edition, but I'm just mentioning what they are. Let's first start out with Lechi Nectar. This is inspired by a Brazilian dessert, which I'm gonna put the name on here and I'm gonna show you a picture of it. It looks delicious. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that name, and I'm not even gonna try right now because I'm gonna make a fool of myself on the internet. By the way, the bottles, I didn't even talk about the bottles. These bottles are so cute. I think this may be my favorite Sol de Janeiro packaging. I love how the nozzles match the color, this blurred look to them, and it's like ombre. I really like these bottles. These are like my favorite bottles I've seen from Sol de Janeiro in a while. But yeah, so this is inspired by a famous Brazilian peach dessert. And that dessert is made with ripe peaches and ladyfinger style biscuits, so that is what this one is supposed to be kind of mimicking. It says in the back, swirled fruit, indulgence in every spritz with notes of juicy peach, coconut milk, and sweet cream. Now with this one, I'm not gonna lie, at first when I sprayed it out, I was like, did I even spray anything out? Like, I don't smell this. And I still don't smell it. I mean, faintly I do, but more so like I just sprayed something 5 hours ago and it's like starting to disappear. Not like I just freshly sprayed it. This, the alcohol is there though. This scent is extremely weak. This disappears as you put it on. I can smell the peach in there faintly if I'm like really smelling my hand, you know? Like I'm literally inhaling the skin cells off of my hand. That's how hard I need to smell to be able to smell this. Extreme faint. And with that also comes the fact that this lasts about 10 minutes on the skin, maybe, if that. This one's not my favorite. I think the scent is nice, but it's just extremely weak and lasts, yeah, like 10 minutes. I do not recommend this one, even though the scent is nice and pretty. I feel like I would need to use up this entire bottle for it to just last on me for like one day. That's how weak it is. So I'm sorry for the harshness. It's just, it's incredibly faint. Pretty, very pretty, peachy, sweet peach. It definitely has that coconut, like coconutty peach, tropical, but it does not last at all. It's not even just like a little bit of poor performing. No, it's like almost non-existent. So $26 that I don't believe you need to spend. But this next one, this one I would totally recommend. This is Lei Cafe, and this is a tribute to the classic Brazilian cafezinho, which is this tiny sweetened coffee that's often enjoyed with milk. So this one's supposed to capture the comforting, cozy atmosphere of a sunlit Brazilian cafe. And coffee scents for me are hit or miss. I either love them or I don't at all. What I personally like is a sweet, milky coffee, like very creamy, the same way that I like to drink my coffee because I am not an actual coffee drinker. For me, it's like a dessert. I'm that kind of person where my coffee needs to be like 90% creamer, 10% coffee. So yeah, I'm not a real coffee drinker, and I shouldn't be one because it gives me insane anxiety, but that's neither here or there. And then the coffee that I don't like is that really bitter kind of coffee note. And luckily this one is the really sweet and milky kind. When I first smelled this, I was obsessed, and it reminded me right off the bat of Vanilla Sky, but an even sweeter version of that. So this one I really like. There's even like a wearable, almost like sexy, sweet, like I feel so delicious right now kind of aspect to this. It's not like you smell like coffee and that's it. There's definitely a little bit more to work with in here. It says milky indulgence in every spritz with notes of latte accord, coconut milk, and lychee sorbet. And this is delicious. It smells like a cold Frappuccino. Just that delicious sweet coffee, like coffee to the point that it's not even coffee anymore. It's like dessert. That's what this smells like. It smells like dessert. But it's not all the way gourmand where it's like nauseating or sickly sweet. I would still feel comfortable even wearing this in that heat out there, which I've mentioned in previous videos. I literally just did a video about the intense summer heat and perfumes that I recommend. This I would still feel okay with wearing in this heat, and this one you can actually smell. Like this definitely has, you know, typical body mist level performance, average performance, but I'll take that. Whereas this is just like insanity right here. This is a bottle of air that is cute, but this one is actually really good. This one I recommend. I think if you love Vanilla Sky from Skylar, you would love this. It reminds me a lot of it. It's so good. It's making me want to crave a sweet Frappuccino right now. That one I totally recommend, and it's really good. Not a bitter coffee, definitely very sweet, creamy, milky, like tonic, all that good stuff. So that one's a yes. Lechi Nectar is a no. That's just my opinion. Let me know yours if you've gotten your hands on this, if you're thinking about getting it. I know it's limited edition, so that is tempting for us perfume collectors, but trust me, at least this one you absolutely don't need. Even though it smells good, you literally need to like sniff your skin off to be able to even slightly remotely smell it. But this one is actually nice. If you want to spend $26 on something, this one definitely gets my approval for sure. It's not crazy performance. It lasts, I would say, a couple hours, but that's a body mist. I mean, some body mists perform better than others. This one for me is just average. Nothing crazy, but not as bad as that other one. Definitely go and check these out. You can smell them now at, not Sephora. Actually, maybe they are in Sephora too, but I got mine at Ulta. Actually, I think these might be just Ulta exclusive because I'm not seeing them on Sephora. So check out your Ulta stores and see if your local Ultas have these in stores and give them a sniff. Definitely don't rush to purchasing because it's limited edition. There's no urgency here, especially like I said, you definitely don't need the pink one. And even with this, which is really good, if you have Vanilla Sky, I would say just stick with that. This is not that much different from it, but you can definitely go and give it a sniff and make your own conclusion on it. But those are just my 2 cents. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.